What's up everybody, welcome back to yet another video. Today you are going to see me tie with a red tying thread, which is absolutely unheard of and super rare. I mean, this happens like 2 or 3 times a year. I will be tying a Danish classic called the Christmas tree, and the fly was invented by Sten Ulnitz, a marine biologist from Denmark. I've had the pleasure of meeting Sten 2 or 3 times at the fairs. We always call each other sir. It happened like many years ago on Instagram. We would just write sir to each other and it kind of stuck, so that's a fun side story there. Before I start tying, please consider subscribing to my channel if you're new here. Share this on your socials, leave a like and a comment on all that. It really does help the channel. Let's jump down to the hook here and tie out the Christmas tree. So the hook here in my vise is also something you don't see me tie on that often. It is still from Eric's Hooks. It is the NS 105. Where's the package? Do I have one here? Here it is. 105 is a lie. It's called the 115. The deep streamer. Slightly heavier wire. You could tie this on a stinger, no problem at all. I just wanted this to be as close to the original as possible. And originally I don't know what kind of hook Sten used, but it was on a hook with a downward facing eye like this, so that's why I chose the hook. Well, that's why I chose this hook. The original pattern has a red underbody, so I just tied in some red wool here, or uni yarn, this here, just to give it that red underbody. You can use dubbing, of course. But again, I want this to be as close to the original as possible. And then I know I like to do, or you guys know I like to do things my own way. But this fly is kind of important to me in a way, because this was one of the first flies I ever learned to tie. And also because I've been talking with Sten in the DMs for many years. So out of respect, I want to tie this as close to the original as possible. And I kind of hope Sten slides into the comments as well here, if he's watching this. I'll make sure to link his Instagram down below. He takes a lot of photos and stuff from out on the water. So you will be needing some of this mylar tubing for this fly, which is why it has a red underbody. It will kind of show through. So measure out the length here, and I want it to be a hook length, at least the tail. So kind of have to unwrap this so you can slide it onto the hook like so. There we go. Tie this down. This is one of these flies. I mean, it doesn't look like much, and you've heard me say it before that too much flash can scare the fish away, but I don't know, with this fly I don't know what it is. It's a great winter fly, but I'm pretty sure it will also catch in the summer. It might even mimic a small worm of some sort. So here you need to get in a whip finish in the back here. Like this. If you can do it with your fingers, that's great, but also it's possible to do with a whip finisher. Just like that. Snip off the thread. Where's my varnish? Here it is. So let's get some varnish onto that knot there. That will protect it. And then get your tying thread up in front here. Kind of want to pull this tight just a little bit before you tighten that down. So pull this and then tie that down. Go back a little bit to right around this point here. And then you kind of want to trim this because you will be folding this back over on itself and tie on top of it to kind of make a collar around this. Let me just trim these so it's not all the same length. It looks kind of stupid. Just a few here. Leave some long, leave some short ones. There we go. That one there. So, and same thing here. You don't want the front hackle. Let's call it a front hackle. You don't want it to be longer than the tail, so you kind of have to measure out here. I can do this by eye, but if you're new, just use whatever you have. And let's say you want it to be right around here, so this is where you want to cut it, like there. Get your dubbing needle or something else that's pointy. I just grabbed my whip finisher because that was the closest thing. Kind of open this up, the tube. So, and then if you have a reverse tool or a pen, kind of get in between here, fold everything back like this, make sure it's around the hook, and then tie on top of that, making a small red head up in front here with your tying thread. There we go. Kind of see it here. It looks like. It looks wild in the vise. It really does. But it's a really great fishing fly, I have to say. Finish, and it's so funny to tie with these waxed tying threads if you haven't done it in a long time. Cut off the tying thread, get some varnish onto that head here. There we go. That is the finished fly here, a very simple one, but a really deadly fly also for rainbow trout. So give this one a go. Shout out to you, Steen. Thanks for this amazing patterns. Thanks for your friendship and the inspiration and the talks in the DMs over the years. Thank you to everybody else for tuning in, for your time, and please do remember to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload new videos.